Howdy, welcome back to West Texas. Looky what I have here. We caught some wild hogs. 2 of them in the pen here. You can see they ate around the corn, rooted up the ground, tore it up a little bit on both sides. I want to get those loaded up. Got the bobcat down here and the trailer. We're going to get that loaded up, and we're going to take those guys down to the butcher shop. Mr. Bo, you can see way up on top of the hill, way over there. He's out there disking up this field. And if you notice over by the shop at the farm, we have a new addition. We'll go check that out here in a bit. So let me get these pigs loaded up here, and we'll head on down to the butcher shop. Alright, we got the pigs loaded up here on the trailer. Didn't take much time at all. As I drive up here to the farm, we'll take a peek at what has changed. There's this company that come by, and they had a silo ready to go on a trailer. Said that they could have it installed in about 20 minutes. And it would save Mr. Bo some money. CNS company, they brought this in full of seed, fertilizer, and lime. And it has a metering device on there, and Mr. Bo can get bulk much cheaper than the pallets. So that's going to be a good cost savings there. It should actually help reduce the number of trips that we have to take down to the shop. I'm going to go ahead and apologize up front. I have had a system failure that I had to reinstall everything. All of my settings got removed, so I've had to get things sorted the best I can. So some of the lighting and coloring on the map may have changed, as well as the audio. So if it is not good, please leave me some feedback down below. If there's any changes that I need to make, definitely make me aware of it. So I just wanted to explain if there have been any noticeable changes. So I'm going to run up here to the butcher shop. We'll let Mr. Bo continue on in that field, and we'll head back to the farm here very shortly. Well, the butcher's going at it. You see the leg of the pig over there on the table. I won't take you in there, but they're taking care of business. So we're going to head back down to the farm. Alright, we just got the traps reset up here. I have to bring some corn down later on. We'll see if we can't catch some more. We get this bobcat loaded up here on the trailer. We'll take this over to the cattle yard because they need to be cleaned out. Mr. Bo has moved over into the other field. He's plowing away at that one. Throw a couple straps on. We'll get this back up here. Won't take it over to the cattle yard just yet, but it's loaded up, ready to go later on when we head over that way. So if you remember, the day I ran up to get the flatbed trailer, mentioned that there were some new guys over at the big cattle farm. I did manage to stop by and talk to one of them. I was telling them about what I'm doing here to help Mr. Bo out, and they offered to help us out. Do have some equipment that's being brought in today. We have a field that needs to be mowed with grass. So he's going to bring in a mower, maybe a rake, I'm not sure. And he's going to help us with some hay. So we're going to get that handled today. He should be here pretty soon. And then we'll get going on it. Alright, we're down here at the grass field. Here you can see it's fully grown. And there is Argsy. He actually brought down his big M mower. Looks so shiny. You can tell that guy takes care of his equipment. He is making short work of this grass field. He also told me that after he is done here, he's going to run back and grab his windrower to help us get this raked up. But before we do that, I do need to get a tedder. So we're going to have to run down to the shop. I got the Bobcat here. We're going to go take and unload that. And then run and get a tedder. And then I think Colt's going to run down here and ted the grass and get that flipped over and dried. And then by that point, Mr. Argsy here should be back with his big windrower. So he has been very generous to bring this equipment in and help us out. That is very much appreciated. Definitely going to help Mr. Bo get him back on his feet. Also, got notice from the butcher. They are rocking through those 2 hogs. So they're going to be ready today. So I'm thinking we need to plan a little barbecue. Alright, Mr. Argsy is done with the grass field, and as a matter of fact, he came down to the farm, wanted to check things out, taking a little tour, and he noticed all of the grass that we had back on the back side of the farm. He said we might as well cut that while I'm here, and so he did. Made several passes. It's going to just be a whole lot more grass. It's back there by the hog traps, down along beside the power lines. So we'll take a look at that here in a bit. Did get a tedder. It is used. So I'm going to repair it up here real quick. Go ahead and repair the tractor while I'm here. So we'll head down to the field and start working on getting this flipped over. Mr. Argsy, he has taken his big mower back to get it cleaned up. And then he's going to head back down with his windrow rake. I offered to go pick it up. We have the tractors, the equipment. He said, nah, he's got to drive back down this way anyway. So he's just going to bring his own tractor and take care of it for us. Well, this field is nearly done. It's going along pretty quick. Oh, there comes Mr. Argsy. I better hurry up. I believe he is going to start. Just come right into the field and get going on it. We'll get down here and get out of his way and let him get started. And we'll get back down to the house. It looks like Argsy's down there in the field. He's going to get this taken care of for us. We'll come back and check on him in a bit. Okay, we got the field raked up and ready to go for bales, and the field down that way, or the grassy area that we cut, is now raked as well. So thanks to Argsy for letting us borrow this equipment. However, he is being even more generous. He has a bale loading wagon that he has offered for us to use. Now, we will not be able to use that today. We're going to run out of daylight, but we're going to run up to his farm and pick that up and bring it back. He said that we can use that to get our bales up, so we'll do that. So he's going to head back to his farm. We have invited him to a barbecue this evening. I'm going to run up and grab the meat, and I think Colt's going to run on down and get started baling, and Mr. Bo's going to run up and grab that trailer from him. Okay, I've made it up here to the butcher shop, and they have our meat ready. Check it out. Have 6 boxes. We'll literally throw this at the truck. We'll put this on the back of the truck, and we'll have a short ride. Probably should have it in some kind of air-conditioned vehicle, but it's fixing to go on the grill anyway. It does look good. I did invite Argsy to the cookout. I also invited his business partner, but he is out of town, so he wasn't available. Also, we have Scorp, the cook from Tom's Roadhouse. He's going to come down and actually cook for us. So, should be a good time. Let's get some straps on here. Keep this stuff from flying out. Alright, we're going to head down. We're going to sell some of this. Wendy's is actually buying wild hog now to feed to their customers. I believe that's only legal in Texas. And then we'll take some of it back to the house and get it on the barbecue. Short little ride over here to Wendy's, and we'll run in here and get this sold and head on to the house. We're down here at the Quarterway Cotton Growers, and they had a demand for cotton bales, and we had this one partial bale still sitting up there at the farm. So I figured I'd go ahead and just run this down here real quick and get it sold. It didn't bring much, but got it out of the way, and just a little extra money. The guys are up there at the house. Everybody's made it back. Mr. Bo went ahead and actually picked up the field, or part of the field, on his way back from picking up that trailer from Argsy's, and so that trailer is full. So I'm going to run back up to here to the house and have some great barbecue. Got Scorp up there. He is doing the cooking, so I'm excited to get up there and hang out with the guys and just chill out this evening. So we'll see you back at the farm. Just closing up the barn here. Getting everything secured for the night. You see the trailer here that Argsy let us borrow. Mr. Bo got the hay stacked up on it. Try and get that in the shed before it gets too dark so it doesn't get wet. See, everybody's over here for the barbecue. Got Mr. Bo and Argsy over there talking. Colt and Annabelle, that's his girlfriend. And he got Scorp here on the grill. Let's go check out what he's grilling. Looks like he's got some burgers and bratwurst. Looking good. Got the two lovebirds over there. Of course, Mr. Bo, always thinking. Of course, Argsy, very generous today. Let us use his equipment. That surely helped us out. Gave us a leg up. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time we'll be picking up the rest of the hay. And then I think we need to do some planting. And also, I think it's time to maybe buy some cows to increase the herd. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time here in West Texas.